fucking love our stream music. Like, it's... Oh, Jesus. And we are live! Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but he stuck his dick up my nose and now I'm sick. It's the last time I hang out with some Korean nigga after doing some PCP, man. Ugh.
Yo, you never had a Viet Cong antibiotic?
No, dude. I didn't think that's what that meant.
Well, you know, that's get. So, welcome to the Swaggalaggin podcast. I'm Lyle. I'm here with Phil, as always, and this is just gonna be one of those Lyle and Phil podcasts where we get kind of creepy and gay with each other and turns into inappropriate touching about halfway through.
And you listen to us touch each other, and you'll hear the lubrication.
Yeah,
oh, God.
I don't really know why you people do that, but...
Yeah.
You know. So
you
anyway.
guys see a kick out of it.
Oh, yes. So. What is up, man?
I'm legitimately fucking sick for the first time in a long time, and I'm kind of pissed off about that. Whatever.
Dude, I fucking never get sick. I've got this crazy ass, like, my metabolism is just fucking weird, dude. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I never get sick either, and then literally out of nowhere, I went over to Sharon's house, and I guess she's just got so much fucking cat shit everywhere that it's just, like, made me fucking sick.
She just dirty?
She's just dirty. She a dirty hoe.
She a dirty girl.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I know I said I was gonna mute my mic for this, but I don't care, they can listen. Ah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Ah, God.
Any of you nose-blowing fetishists, this is your time to shine.
Sick from the spoon party. Yeah, speaking of spoon party, for everyone who doesn't know yet, my YouTube channel is up.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Is it The Accidental Hipster?
Yes, it is indeed The Accidental Hipster.
Okay.
I will post a link in chat, and if you haven't subscribed already, you should go fuck yourself, and then subscribe.
I was just making sure the was there.
Yes. I tried explaining it on our stream yesterday with me and David, but David was being such a cunt faggot that he wouldn't let me get out what I wanted to say. So, stuff like Let's Plays, reviews, and an actual show I'm going to be working on with David will go up there. Yeah. And then maybe, if I'm really bored, I'll do Machinima like my best friend, Guitar Master X7.
I haven't done a machinima in forever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Machinima? You make most of your money off of porn, don't you?
Shh, I promise you wouldn't tell anyone.
Sorry, shit. Now we've told everyone.
You told... No one's supposed to know about Rodriguez, the Puerto Rican penetrator.
Oh, God. Now I kind of want to commission that from,
Don't!
No. Someone said the axolotl hipster.
Axolotl hipster.
I kind of want to commission that from Zach or something. Wouldn't be hard to just be an
I keep fucking forgetting that we have brought up certain things, and then, like, the fans will just belt out some shit about an axolotl, and I'll be like, how do you know? Who told you?
How'd they know? I don't understand. I do not understand.
I mean, it's not like the axolotl is just a secret underground thing. It's an actual animal, but still.
I'm gonna time this guy out real quick. By the way, speaking of which, you need to give me status so I can actually OP people, because there's actually some fans around here that aren't complete douchebags.
I don't believe
This Imperial Guard guy, he's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. He called me, what was the Calderon Primus? I'm a planet because I'm so fat! I wish to be a mod. You're not just gonna be a mod.
We're not just gonna go mod. We don't moderate here. We let the free flow of ideas run, unless you say something like "Where's Dex?" and then we'll run an ad on you.
We're like the best company you can work for, but also the worst.
Yeah. Honestly, you guys don't want me paying attention to the chat because I'll just, like, abuse my power.
He'll just do what I do in Diction Stream and time out anyone.
And there's the worst deck, so I'm gonna run an ad. I warned you. I warned you. And then it happened.
And then it's going down. I felt really bad for Diction yesterday, actually.
Why?
I was in a stream of his last night, and he looked like he was just having a bad day. And I was like, oh. So he was trying to stream, and then he got DDoS'd. You know what that is?
No, but it sounds fancy.
It's basically like, you know how like internet works a little bit, right? Like it's between packet transfer.
What is this internet thing that you're talking about?
It's this amazing contraption that we're using to speak to each other right now.
Is that where you plug the thing into the telephone cable and then it goes?
Did that sound scare the shit of anyone when they were younger too? Because I thought there was some serious shit going down every time I heard that sound.
Dude, I fucking had dial-up internet at my house till I was like fucking 14, 15. I was so used to that stupid pterodactyl screech noise coming out of the computer.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck it was, and to this day I don't know.
Anyway, what happened to Diction?
Anyways, DDoS is when, like, I think the proper way of saying it is internet works with, like, packet transfers. Someone just sent a shitload of packets to his router and fucked it up, and he couldn't get on the internet. And I kept seeing him, like, get fucking knocked off Skype the whole fucking night, and I felt really bad.
That sucks.
He couldn't even play video games by himself. He was basically fucked. Like, his internet connection's screwed.
Well, he could play video games, but
it wouldn't be
Diablo. Not Diablo.
Do you actually play that at all?
No, I got it, and like I got to like level like 19, 20, and I was just like, this game is just I don't see what's fun about it. It's just so I just zone out, and it's like click 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 click, and it's just I don't know. It just gets really tedious and repetitive.
You say that, and yet we're both about to be. Well, I'm about to be level 30 on League of Legends. So
yeah, but League of Legends, there's strategy involved. There is no game that has like a more satisfying feel to me when you kill someone than League of Legends, because it's like, yeah, I just bested you in a bout of wits, plebeian.
Speaking of video games, a couple big things happening this week. Gamescom is happening. That's pretty cool. Fucking the man versus.
Did you see the new Devil May Run Up on a Nigga trailer?
I loved it,
dude.
Did you see the gameplay though?
Yeah, man. I'm actually really excited for that game. I really like the art direction and everything of it. It's really cool.
That's actually going to be my first video. Did you know that?
I did. I watched your video. Phil, I listened to you, babe.
Oh, I know, baby. I know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, I know it's going to be the first video I have. It's going to have so many fucking dislikes because I'm basically going to be attacking the people who hate it. But I'm going to bring it down and, you know, just be like, hey, chill out, guys.
Speaking of a lot of dislikes, I think the spoilers ahead for Dark Knight Rises was the first time I actually really legitimately offended a lot of people.
Let me check it out.
I didn't see many. I saw a few comments, but I've already gotten like a couple PMs from people that are like in-depth debunkings of like my stupid like. It's spoilers ahead. It's just like, why are you putting this much thought into it? It's a fucking joke. That said, I didn't really like the movie. Like, it is really there's a lot of holes in it, but it's like, I don't know. I think there's definitely more oversimplification in something like my Inception one or my Donnie Darko one. But like, that's the one that people seems to so far get mad at. I guess don't fuck with Batman.
I don't even know why the Batman movies. I don't know who I was saying this to, but I think they're good movies. Don't get me wrong. They're incredibly overrated, and they kind of almost ruined Batman for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. See, I actually legitimately really did like The Dark Knight, but I feel like that movie working so well was almost completely a fluke, because Batman always kind of gives more screen time to the villains. So the main character of that movie didn't even feel like Batman. Like, the Batman part of that movie isn't what made it good. It was the Joker, because he was so tonally influencing on how the film sort of was structured and how it played out and the themes of it and everything. And
he literally made that movie for me, dude. There was nothing else, and I could not pay attention to what was happening. And I literally, I was with you on that one. I wanted to know what he was going to do next. I didn't really want him to win, but it was just like one of those things where, like, the two most interesting parts of Dark Knight for me or like the most memorable characters were the Joker and everyone on those two boats. Like, those were the most emotive fucking characters in that whole movie, and I was kind of disappointed with that. And that's what I was talking about, was like, they're good movies, but each of the movies that I've seen so far, they have that one thing going for them. You know what I mean? And then there's basically nothing else. It's completely overrated. And the thing is, the Batman universe I've found is so, like, it's not necessarily unrealistic, but it's got magic. It's got villains from hell and shit. And there's no way, like, even with Bane, I was so worried because Christopher Nolan has this uber realistic, incredibly gritty world that he just, how could he invoke a character like Bane and make him look powerful and menacing?
I thought Bane was supposed to have, like, super steroids or something. That was his, like, thing, wasn't it?
He was supposed to have him, like, he's supposed to be much bigger than Batman, and there was a reason. Like, they could have pulled off what they did in fucking one of the comic books where he had to fucking take Bane down with the Batmobile just to, like, actually fuck Bane up, because there was no other way he could fight him. But whatever.
I actually did. I mean, he was no Joker, but I did like Bane in the movie.
I have to see.
I actually really did not like Batman in the new Dark Knight Rises. I thought, as a character, both Bruce Wayne and, you know, I guess as a result, Batman were both really. I don't know. I was never really rooting for him, if that, as weird as that sounds. Like, he always kind of seemed so detached from anything relatable, or even, like, even when he's Batman, he doesn't really feel justified. He just, like, comes out of it because he's like, oh, Catwoman stole my fingerprints. And then he's like, when he, like, steals the laptop from Bane and then the police go after him instead, it's like, so you're not helping the police. You're literally, like, kind of being counterproductive to what they're trying to do and helping Bane escape. And I don't know. I really did not care for the way that he was portrayed in that one.
Christian Bale is probably one of the most, for me, unlikable Batmans. In Batman Begins, he was all right, but in The Dark Knight, and I'm gonna think that in, like, this new TDKR, as all the cool kids call it, I don't think I'm gonna like him in this one either. Like, but whatever.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I remember of Batman Begins, because if you've just seen the spoilers ahead, you don't really get the idea of it. But the new one, it expects you to remember the first Batman Begins way better than anyone should, because it was a movie that came out like 6 years ago, and literally the only thing I remember from that movie is it's the only movie where the editing style has, like, actually been a major counterpoint to the movie, other than, like, the Blair Witch Project or Cloverfield. Like, in the Batman Begins, right? Every single time there's a fight scene, it does this extreme shaky cam, where it's not even, like, Bourne shaky cam, where it's, like, kind of a realistic grit. It's literally the cameraman fucking flailing around the camera in every direction he possibly can, while the action takes place in, like, this dimly lit environment, and you literally cannot fucking make out anything that's going on. And it cuts, like, every 3 seconds. So you're just, like, watching this, like, black and gray blur of just this fucking eclectic motion while you're...
Yeah.
And it's just like, what just happened? And it's like that for 5 minutes. It's like you could literally put on a track of like punching sound effects for 5 minutes and get the same experience and still know what was going on. Like that movie was, that's the only thing I remember about that movie. That and the scene where Scarecrow like fear gases people and then like his face does some fucked up thing. I don't even remember Ra's al Ghul. I don't remember that character at all.
Ra's al Ghul was just kind of like there.
Yeah, that's the part of the movie that it expects you to remember. And when I was watching Dark Knight Rises, I was like, who the fuck is Ra's al Ghul? Like, I literally did not remember. I remembered the ninja training thing, but I didn't even remember him being a bad guy in the movie.
Yeah. So, before we make this basically a Batman-centric fucking podcast...
I think we're pretty much done with Batman for now.
Well, no, real quick. My point was that I was like... I don't like the way he interpreted the universe. I appreciate it, but I think if anyone has done a really gritty, really dark interpretation well of Batman in recent memory for me, and I'm not talking about like comic books, I'm talking about like Rocksteady with Arkham Asylum, they did, and Arkham City, they did an absolutely perfect job.
I actually really did like those games.
They did a fucking perfect job of like evoking this gritty, almost realistic without taking any of the fantastical elements out of it. Like Azrael was there, Bane was still a huge motherfucker. You know, Harley was around, and even like the Mad Hatter was still there. It was a really good. Arkham City was one of my favorite games this generation. But let's move on. So, I haven't really seen a whole lot out of Gamescom. Have you been keeping up with that?
No, I really haven't been, dude.
I know.
Also, someone just said, I just kind of want to bring this up. Someone just said, spoilers ahead, Treasure Planet. Who the fuck still remembers Treasure Planet?
Isn't that old fucking Disney film?
Yeah, it's the old-ass Disney film that's basically Treasure Island, but set in, like, a futuristic steam... Where does that even come from? I'm sorry, that's just so obscure, I have to acknowledge it. Because I'm a hipster.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that was, I don't know, when I was a kid I enjoyed it, and then I tried watching it again, and I was like, this movie's kind of fucking confusing, I'm not gonna lie.
Am I the only person that fucking remembers Road to El Dorado being, like, this fucking wicked sick movie when I was a kid?
Absolutely not. I fucking freaked out when they had it on Netflix, and they fucking took it off immediately. I was so pissed.
Dude,
it was such a...
I remember that movie being fucking wicked awesome.
What was it? There was like a comic panel, you know, where they have the meme face where he's like taken aback from everything, like, oh my god, what did I just see? Like they were doing the scene again where I forget the guy with the black hair's name, but he's with the fucking. One of them
is called Tulio. I don't remember if that's the guy with the black hair or the blonde. I think it's the blonde guy.
But you know, one of the scenes was he was basically getting it on with this woman, and she got up from the waist down on his side. And it was like, wait a minute.
Oh no, there's literally a sex scene in that movie.
Yeah, she wasn't kissing him. Oh god, what was she doing down there? Spoilers ahead. Oh, now they're just giving out spoilers ahead of Serbian film. I think that would be the shortest lived fucking thing, is like, a Serbian film is like, oh no, oh god.
I think people don't really understand the criteria for like what that has to be, because it's gotta be a movie that not only is stupid, but it's got to be something that takes itself too seriously. Like, I can't do a spoilers ahead for, like, The Avengers, or... I mean, I guess I might be able to pull one out for Transformers, but it'd be hard. Like, because those movies are just... They're, like, big, dumb action, and, you know, they set out to be, like, fun and kind of, like, not really... intellectually compelling, and they kind of succeed, or at least Avengers succeeded in that. Like, I can't do a spoilers ahead about something that doesn't think it's smart. That's why Chris Nolan movies, first of all, Chris Nolan movies, I always seem to have like a personal grudge against, because everyone seems to think they're super smart, and 90% of the time they're not.
That is actually really. Hold on, I'm looking at the fucking chat right now. That is actually a really good suggestion, Spoilers Ahead Battleship. I just saw like a good bit of that. That movie does take itself way too seriously.
Does it really? I never thought to.
It has like comedic moments, but like the first half of the film, it's setting up like this character, like, oh, he's gonna get kicked out of the Navy and all this other shit, and he's got a really bitchin' ass girlfriend, and there's this really pissed off black army dude who doesn't have legs, and Liam Neeson. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. If something is based on like a board game about plotting different points on a grid, I don't really expect much out of it.
You should do it. You should totally do it.
I'd have to see it, and I don't want to.
It's honestly not terrible. I'm gonna. If it didn't have the Battleship name attached to it, it'd just be a really mediocre sci-fi film. I'm gonna be honest. But since it's a Battleship film, it's terrible. But if it didn't, it would be honestly a decent little like Transformers-esque movie. But whatever. Spoilers ahead. Phil's YouTube channel. No. Anyways. I think the only thing that I've seen that I actually care about come out of Gamescom has been a lot of the so far a lot of the fucking whatchamacallit Capcom stuff.
Really?
Resident Evil 6 and DMC for me.
I don't know, after the E3 gameplay stuff that came out for Resident Evil 6, I just completely lost interest in that.
What do you mean?
Sorry, not... Wait, did I say DMC 6?
No, you said... I think you said Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil. But yeah, Resident Evil... I don't know, dude, that looked awful.
I played the demo, and the demo was bad, but I still had a shit ton of fun with it. Like, that's the thing. That's become... And it sucks that it has. That's become the new Transformers for me in terms of video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like where it's like awful, but it's like kind of like a guilty pleasure, like how, you know, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's just fun. Now you can move and shoot. Oh Jesus Christ! It only took them, you know, a whole fucking 20 years to get to that point. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't buy that it's like ruining a horror game franchise. I don't know. I don't really find that. Now it's kind of become like this like kind of awkward, clunky third-person shooter. So I don't know. I'm not sold on it. Plus, Capcom as a company has been really shit recently. With dude, fucking Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or whatever. Like literally like 3 months after the other one came out.
Drop the ball on the first one and then re-release a super edition of it. It's like, what the fuck, Capcom?
Like I remember I just bought the game. Like it had just come out. I think it was Comic-Con last year. And it was like literally the month after the game came out, and then at Comic-Con they had like, I didn't even know it was a new game. I was like, wait, why are they like showcasing a game that just came out so highly? And it's like, they're already re-releasing this shit? What the fuck?
Seth Killian left Capcom. Yeah, they had a shit ton of people leave Capcom, and they've all said, yeah, we don't like Capcom, they're fucking douchebags. Speaking of Seth Killian, did you hear who's in fucking the new PlayStation All-Stars?
Is it Seth Killian?
It's Dante, the new Dante. The butthurt is raging in everyone.
Okay, I will say this about the new Dante. I kind of prefer, like, the character design of the old one. I don't know, though. I just kind of like the white hair. That's pretty much it.
The old one, he looked too much like a generic anime fad.
Yeah, that's true. I think he would seem kind of out of place with the environment of the new one.
Yeah, and this one, at least, believable. Why, was that your dildo?
Yes. No, I've got, like, this wire that's, like, it's plugged into my, speaker, and if I touch it, because I have to put on headphones, you see, for this, otherwise people would hear you twice, my dear boy.
Ah, good.
Riveting.
Riveting. But I don't know. The only reason I like his new design is because I almost want him to get away with being an asshole, because at least now he's not just some generic anime faggot. He's just a generic faggot. You know what I mean?
Honestly, do you think that this game could have been passed off, like, let's say his name wasn't Dante, do you think it could have been passed off as not Devil May Cry? I mean, obviously it wouldn't have sold as well or gotten as much attention because it doesn't have a name attached to it that people recognize, but
mainly because I don't want to say yes, but I have to agree. Like, if it wasn't Devil May Cry, it would still make sense as a new game, but at the same time, there would be too many similarities, like, from the lore going.
The way that it plays, too, I guess.
It's either they make it a Devil May Cry game, or it's referred to as, like, the Heavenly Sword, where Heavenly Sword was a God of War ripoff.
Yeah,
and
that's
a God
true.
Action. Where they would just be like, oh, this is a Devil May Cry ripoff, whatever, it's probably not going to be as good as the next Devil May Cry. I'm going to go over this in my fucking YouTube video, but that fucking series definitely needed a reboot. That series definitely
the fourth one was pretty bad.
It's not just the fourth one, dude. Like, the whole... I'm not getting into this. I gotta save it for my video, but it's bad. Like, they definitely needed a fucking rework. But, then Capcom announced this new... EA announced fucking Army of Two, Devil's Cartel. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
They're making another Army of Two?
Guess where it takes place?
In Mexico? What did you... you just lagged out, I just heard... Tss.
Yes, I didn't... Did you actually see it?
No. But you said the word cartel, so...
Well, there's cartels everywhere.
Well, that's where they're most known for. I live in California, so when you say the cartel here, it means Mexico.
Keep talking about games, and you should be talking about your swag, fat ass. What the hell does that even mean?
It means shut the hell up and kiss me, you bitch. Okay, I'm running an ad. That was too gay.
They should have just finished Dante's story. No, they shouldn't have.
Dante
and I'm gonna go...
He didn't have an arcing story.
Shh. I will get into this. Don't you worry.
You better get fucking cock deep into this.
I will get balls deep. I'll get all 3 inches into it. Oh, you have no idea. Then fucking Capcom announced this new game, Remember Me, and all I could think about was that fucking guy from the Metroid Other M, Remember Me.
Remember Me? I never played that game. It looked bad.
Apparently it was really bad.
You said you've been playing Sleeping Dogs. How's
yes! That? Oh my god! So far, I know there hasn't been a whole lot of really good games released this year. I mean, Max Payne 3 I enjoyed a lot. But so far, Sleeping Dogs is my game of the year.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
I heard what I kind of saw from it was sort of like the spiritual successor to True Crime.
It was going to basically, okay. The story was, it was going to be True Crime Hong Kong. And then Activision decided, no, that's not going to make us a whole lot of money. We're just dropping it. So they fucking canceled it. And then Square Enix, because their whole new strategy is, okay, Final Fantasy's been fucking up. How about we just pick up all these other fucking developers that no one's paying attention to and then sell their games? And it's been working fantastically for them. Because they go after developers that are like, all right, you have a really good idea. Let's fund that idea. Because we have the resources for it, unlike everyone else. Unlike Activision, which has the resources for it, but is so greedy, they're just like, it's not going to make us Call of Duty money. Get the fuck out of our face. You know?
Yeah.
So Square Enix bought it. They went through a name change because Activision still owns the True Crime name. And they basically, all they did was rework a couple things, rework a couple names, a couple of activities. And it's definitely not as silly, nowhere near as silly as Saints Row 3.
Well, yeah.
Or the Saints Row series. And it's also not as serious as GTA 4. It's got this weird in-between that works really well for it, where it has a shit ton of side missions that are fun. The actual story is not exactly the most, gripping story, but it's good enough to get you invested in the characters. It's good enough to keep you interested the whole way through so far. What is really different is a lot of the combat is melee based, because it does take place in Hong Kong, and it is like a traditional martial arts kind of thing.
Yeah, because everyone knows all Asians know karate. It's just, come on.
Guns are like considered power-ups for the most part. Like if someone hands you a gun, some shit is about to go down. There is a slow motion thing in gunplay, because apparently everyone has to have that this year. But it kind of feels like a much more complex, like the melee combat. It kind of feels like a much more complex take on the Arkham City kind of thing, where there's combos and shit you can do. There's different types of enemies you have to fight that like have different patterns and don't react to certain things. It's just fun so far. Like, I have had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, the only thing that's put me off that game is, does it have multiplayer?
That's the other thing I don't like about it. It does not have any multiplayer.
I wouldn't even consider that a bad thing, but if a game doesn't have multiplayer, I don't feel like there's a time frame that I have to buy it in. Because, like, you know how multiplayer games are. It's like when it first comes out, everybody's fucking playing it, and then eventually everyone goes back to sort of their staple game, and then nobody plays it anymore. So, if a game has multiplayer, I'll usually get it at launch just so I can sort of, you know, experience it, but if it doesn't, you know, no rush. I'll wait till it's cheap.
Yeah. I would assume, yeah, go ahead. I enjoyed it. I think it's definitely worth full retail. There's a lot there. Oh, and it's got my game of the year because you can fuck Emma Stone in it. I don't care.
Oh.
Do not.
Well, there you go.
It's just that is immediately why it wins all the awards. You can fuck Emma Stone. And it's not like they beat around the bush. No, she's the first woman you meet that you can fuck. And every time you fuck a bitch, you get new power-ups. I'm not even kidding you.
Like what?
Like they reveal things on the map. You can get certain stuff. It's easier.
Fucking wish life worked that way.
Dude, and then you can go around, and depending on... If you go to, like, a massage parlor, and you get, like, you know, a happy ending, I mean, it costs, like, fucking thousands of dollars to do so in the game, but you get stat increases. Like, if you eat certain foods, it does... I'm like, why the fuck isn't real life like this, dude? I would love to drink a soda and be able to hit people fucking harder because of it. Like, that'd be fucking sick.
I mean...
We're talking sleeping dogs. It's a really...
Dogs is sleeping.
Really cool open world.
Oh,
action.
Yes.
All martial karate game. Derp.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of games, did you hear about the new Team Fortress updates coming out?
You mean what we're gonna play immediately after the podcast?
Fucking man versus machine. They got like a horde mode they're putting in now.
Hate Valve. Only because I love Valve. Because every time they release a new trailer for TF2, it just makes me want them to make a show immediately. Like, there's no excuse anymore. Like, what are they doing at this point?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Valve's Team Fortress 2 department is at this point like over half their company.
Yeah.
Because that game is just... It's sort of insane how much it's evolved. Like, it's a game that has its own economy. It's fucking crazy.
It's still one of these... Besides World of Warcraft, is probably one of the most best kept and up-to-date games, like multiplayer games, I've seen in a very long time.
It's also one of the best uses of the free-to-play model I think I've ever seen.
Because you can actually make money off of it too.
I mean, I doubt there are very many like Team Fortress 2 moguls out there, but there's probably been a few cases of it
where they can, you know, at least make a decent like return. Not like fucking EVE Online, where apparently this guy had billions of dollars of in-game credits and they equated to 600,000, 850,000. No, 600, 850,000. Jesus, I don't know how to say that. Talking. Who the fuck does that? Anyways. But yeah. So did you do anything interesting this weekend?
Other than jack off.
That's pretty interesting. You should.
Oh, I don't even fucking know. What day is it?
It's fucking. Don't even start.
I seriously do not keep track of it because I have a really weird work schedule and everything. I don't think weekends and weekdays. I just think days, bro.
And this is your job, I'm assuming, and stuff.
Jacking off, yeah.
Jacking off, recording it. Speaking of recording, we could bring that up. I got featured in a new Dex video, and you were brought up because you two are so in love with each other.
Fuck. Like, see, I find it kind of gay that he's like, oh, you guys just talk shit about me because, for one, you know, I don't even want to go off about it because then I'd be like hypocritical to the point that I'm making. But on these podcasts, I go out of my way, like, not to mention or talk about Dex in any way, shape, or form because I do not want to publicly talk shit about him, nor do I want to, you know, just... This is a Dex-free zone on this podcast. It's
really bad because
me and you, and that's it. I don't feel like it's a Dex-oriented thing. So it's like, what the fuck?
I think he understood it as that though, because I made a slide against him before the recording happened, and I was like, "Yeah, we talk shit about you all the time," and I was saying like, "It's a joke, like really, dude, it's a joke. We barely talk about you."
I think the only person that's talked shit about him on this podcast is Sharon.
Oh my god. I don't know. That's a good question for lightning round, but we're not going to do lightning round for 5-10 more minutes. Yeah, okay.
Let's give 5-10 minutes.
Tiger Shark. That's pretty cool. Fucking, that's a badass name. I'm not gonna lie. Keep that question for lightning round. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of Sharon, we actually had her birthday this weekend. Everyone got really fucking wasted, and I started to realize there is such a thing as an anti-nerd.
What do you mean?
Have you ever met someone like that? Okay. So, imagine the nerdiest fucking people in the world.
Yeah.
They're facially challenged, aka ugly. They talk openly in public about, you know, things like League of Legends stats and what kind of attack carry would be good in this and
okay, yeah.
But they work out incessantly and do jock shit like parkour and play sports and shit like that.
I know exactly the kind of person you're talking about. Usually they're Asian, but, you know, sometimes not.
Down here, it's just nothing but fucking white people. Like, these are ugly fucking people who just sit there and they just go out and do the most extreme shit. But they come home and start jerking off to hentai or something. I don't know. It's like they have this weird fucking grip.
I know exactly the type of person, man.
Because and I bring them up because there was a couple of, by a couple of them, I mean, the whole party was divided between me and my friends and one nerdy guy and all of his really nerdy friends who were just trying to be like, hey, we're holding a party at my house. Because we were trying to find a house to hold a party at, and we could only hold it at this guy's house. He's not a bad guy, but he's so fucking nerdy. It's ridiculous. Like, he came up to me, he's like, while I was DJing, hey, could you play the cha-cha slide? I'm like, what are you, fucking gay? Get out of my... How about the Cupid Shuffle? Get... So...
You don't wanna blast some remixes of 50s swing music, Phil?
50s swing music? Like, for real? Because that would probably be actually cool, I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like it'd probably make for a really fun drunken experience. Like, actually, good old TD, the guy I brought up the drunken stories about a couple episodes back. Yeah. He was there, and he was doing some shit like that, where he picked up this tiny woman and flung her around like he was dancing to swing music. He hit her head on something.
And then she fucking bled out, and it was awful.
From the party. Hey Phil, play that DJ stuff. But I was cracking up because the one of the main guys who just, he's got pimples all over his fucking face. He's got a Jew fro, but he decided, since that was the only thing he like had, he took his shirt off and like revealed his like 6-pack, or what was getting to become a 6-pack, and went on the dance floor and tried grinding on everything. And the funniest experience to me was watching a drunken Sharon's face, you know, just go from a complete, utter, stupid, happy smile to just disgust and flat. This guy comes behind her and just grabs her hips and starts grinding. Not like dancing, like, you know how you see, like, you could get away with it kind of, you know, grinding. Like, he's just awkward. Like, he's thrusting, he's making weird, awkward movements with his hips, and she's just sitting there going, oh my god, and she's mouthing the word "save me" to me. But I'm like, I had to be DD tonight, bitch. This is my only entertainment. You fuck up. And she came up to me, she starts, like, almost crying. Why didn't you save me? It was a fun night.
Phil, you gotta take care of your bitch.
She's fine. She's a big girl.
She's traumatized for life.
I feel like she was, because we were talking about... She told me about this really awkward experience he had with the same guy. He was the guy who owned the house. And she's in there with another friend of ours, and the friend is a woman, and she had problems with her dress. So she goes in and she starts, like, unhooking stuff on her dress and basically getting her almost naked so she can fix it for her. And this guy is sitting there, and he's staring at him behind him, and they turn around and nothing is said. It's just completely silent. Hold on. Talk to them real quick. I think someone's calling me.
Talk to who? The chat that's not engaged in the conversation? Okay, Phil. So how you doing, guys? Let's hear about your day. Oh yeah, that's interesting, guys. Thanks! This is what you do to me, Phil. This is what you do to me.
Anyways, moving on.
Asshole.
Sorry. It was actually kind of important. Fuck off. But, he was sitting there staring at them, and there was just silence. And so Sharon is having, like, basically her almost half-naked friend, and he's just staring at him with his shirt off, looking like he's just fitting to rape them.
Was this the same night, or was this a separate scenario where this guy had his shirt off?
Same night.
Okay. So he's not just one of those people that, like, at the drop of a hat, shirt comes off?
No, he has to get really drunk.
Alright.
So he's just sitting there, and she goes, can you leave for a second? Like, we need you to, you know, leave. And he goes, this is my room. I see that, but we kind of need to...
That's kind of creepy.
I'm not leaving. And they kind of look at each other, and just... Our friend that she was helping out, she's kind of ghetto, so she goes, listen, motherfucker, just step in the bathroom for like a second. Please, nigga. And he just goes, okay. So he walks into the bathroom and leaves a crack open, almost like he's watching them.
That's fucking weird, bro.
And I told her, I said, you know, you're never going to be able to live...
Fuck! Okay, keep going.
Call!
I don't give a shit. Unlike you, I prioritize. Now keep going.
Anyways, I was like, Sharon, you're never going to be able to live your life normally now. You realize that, right? You're going to be taking a piss, and you're going to leave a crack of your bathroom door open, and you're going to hear by the bathroom door,
Wait, is that what you think jacking off sounds like?
Him?
Him?
For that guy, I would assume,
oh man.
I don't know, I don't really make noise when I masturbate.
I sing. That's fun.
Fuck you. God damn it. The mental image I just got.
You want me to make it worse? Hand
I was thinking like some fucking like old ass shit like Alouetta or some fucking just like Alouetta, dormez-vous.
I like a big pizza bite. That's amore.
God damn it.
Or that really, I don't know the words, but everyone knows the rhythm. The come on,
Why was I thinking of that song the other day? I have no idea what that song is called.
I don't know either. But
yeah, man.
Sing the Beatles, you goddamn hipster.
Fuck
I am.
the Beatles. Honestly. Fuck the Beatles. I said it.
There's actually, I've heard a terrible circle jerk story that I will not share for sake of somebody's identity can potentially get ruined by it. And it's not mine.
A legitimate circle jerk story?
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
It on the stream. The question is possibly listening and would get very, very mad with me.
There's circle jerkery afoot at the Calderon household.
That's really interesting.
What?
Your girlfriend added me on Facebook.
Yeah, she does that.
Fuck!
Prove it! I swear to fucking God!
Where the F is the... don't know. Probably getting DDoS to hell again.
So you want to do a fucking lightning round? Lightning round! Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, we got questions. Right. I forgot. I'm not even fucking looking at the stream.
Did you see Black Diamond on Adult Swim? I haven't yet.
Oh, dude, that shit is awesome, man.
Really?
Yeah. Dude,
I haven't seen the movie. I really want to see the movie.
Wait, you haven't seen Black Dynamite? Oh, motherfucker, we're having a movie night. We're watching Black Dynamite.
So excited. Phil, who is the one in the circle jerk? I literally cannot. No, it's not you, David. Calm down. Wait a minute. Do you have a circle jerk story?
Phil's just like, no, the circle jerking. I can't. It's a dark place. I can't go there.
So small. It's not small. My belly just covers it.
Has 16 evolved into 17 yet? Evolution goes down by age, not up.
Because David just Skyped me. I cannot confirm or deny. Fuck you. Is Frankie black? No, you stupid bitch.
Will you fuck me, Lyle? No. Maybe.
Walked by the names of Fernando and Liam, walked into a bar and ordered a dead baby. How many of Dave's drawings would it take to kill a mockingbird?
You're not funny!
I thought that was going to be a good question. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Gibson or Fender? Is that even a fucking question? Get out of here. Get out of here. Gibson, by the way. Fuck.
Phil, did you do that commentary Resident Evil with him? No. I'm contrary to popular belief, I'm actually friends with Dex. So, fuck off. You never answered this, and I never will.
What are your thoughts on Calderon Primus? What is Calderon Primus? Can you explain this to me?
I don't know. He just called me a planet one day, and I was totally okay with that.
Why are... Phil, you know the fat thing is just a joke, right? You don't have to take that shit. You don't have to take that shit.
Like, in all seriousness, it's all in good fun.
You don't have to take that shit from our fans. Just me. No, but it's...
I'm not actually fat. I'm just a little chubby now. Like, there's really no fucking joke.
You're not like gross fat or anything.
Oh, I'm sexy fat.
No,
I'm that kind you grab on the side, you're like, oh yeah. But
got them fine ass flab handles.
Oh, I do. Are you a scatting man, Lyle? Scat.
Wait, which definition of scatter. You're talking about the skilly-diddly-bop-bop-bop, fucking, I'm the scat man, diddly-bop-bop-bop, bop-bop-bop-bop-bop, that thing, or are you talking about shitting on chess? Because,
I think it goes both ways.
yeah, both ways. In either case, the answer is yes!
Well, how was your day? It was actually decent. I played a lot of Sleeping Dogs, and I'm gonna go play some more after this. Can you grab your man boobs? Ah! I just grabbed them.
Oh, man. That was some fucking intense man boob grabbing.
You put your toes up your nose. No, but Sharon can.
Lyle, do you like Minecraft? No! Oh, no! 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 God, no. No. No.
Lyle on Dexter Gilligan's new Minecraft video.
No. No. That's... If I ever do that, Phil, if you ever see that as a thing, I want you to kill me.
See, that's not gonna happen because I'll probably be right there with you if that's the case. What are your opinions toward Dex's commentaries? We're keeping it to ourselves.
As I said, intentionally not talking about it because I don't want to talk shit.
Lyle, did you give Chill Domino's pizza? Did you hear about that?
Wait, what?
Chilled, he ate Domino's at like 2 a.m. in the morning and he threw up during a recording.
Is this like live somewhere? Is there like a recording of Chilled like violently throwing up?
You can ask Diction.
Dude, that'd be great. just Chilled. I'm just imagining him like being like, God, why?
Because he has such a really chill voice, like legitimately.
Yeah.
Fucking sitting there like, oh yeah, oh no, up, oh god, up. La, what are your thoughts on YOLO?
YOLO. That's
Good.
the answer. That's the answer.
La, how good are you at Segway?
Oh, I'm super good at Segway. Oh, did you hear that? The way that the guy that, like, wasn't it like the CEO of Segway, like, rode a Segway off a cliff or something?
Did he really? Is he okay?
No, he died.
Shit.
But he died riding a fucking Segway off a cliff.
Like that guy, like the guy who made Kodak, like, I did everything I've ever wanted to do. I'm done.
What,
Phil,
did he
what
just shoot himself?
On your channel? Yeah, he shot himself. You can expect reviews for just about anything. Honestly, if it's relevant to my interest, it'll probably be relevant to yours. Let's plays because I'm a faggot. And then the Accidental Hipster is going to be an actual show that talks about, like, I don't want to say issues because that makes it sound like I'm going to be like doing shit like, oh, Syria bullshit. No, I'm talking about like things that are prevalent in the video game culture.
This guy asked if I masturbated to Steve Vai's facial expressions. You guys, Steve Vai's all about the fan, yo. I don't know what the fuck your facial expressions.
Phil, you need to record with me. Okay, Steffi, I'll do that.
I fucking,
Phil, your tits collide with, there'll be an explosion. They're kind of spaced out far apart. I got orangutan.
How do you style your awesome... Why do I get that question? How do I style my hair? Take a fucking hairdryer and blow your hair back when you get out of the shower. There you go.
Oh shit, about to rain?
Easy as shit.
What are your thoughts on black people? Okay, 5 more minutes and then we're going offline. So.
We're getting into negrosity. This is dangerous waters.
What is the status on the Occupy Phil's bitch bandwagon? Very slow.
It's a bandwagon still? I thought that kind of died when she got a name.
I think it did too. Phil, will you ever collab with me so I can piggyback off of you like you piggybacked off of Lyle? Fuck you. What are your thoughts on...
Do you want to smite beta? Okay, I actually had like 4 people send me like smite beta keys. And I appreciate it, but I want to play fucking Dota. Yo, I'm fucking busy right now. What's up? All right.
What the fuck was that?
All right, thanks. Sorry.
Shut up, Ruby.
Anyway.
Phil, can I Sharon for one night only, baby?
What are you, like her sex manager?
I think I am.
Oh, you got a 9 to 5 here. Like you're propagator of Occupy Phil's bitch. Like you're the agent now.
Yeah, I am the guy who makes sure she gets occupied, and she's gonna need some more occupation.
Occupation regulation.
Oh, gentlemen, she can be occupied a little bit more frequently. Phil, will you ever love me? Moving on. How is Japan, Phil? I'm not that much of a weeaboo anymore.
We bizzle.
Phil, would you fuck 16 or Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage only because I'd be piggybacking more famous.
You would literally be piggybacking.
Baby, don't hurt me no more. Stop asking that same question.
What would you do if you, like, your reality just kind of fell away and you found out this whole time you've been sedated and you were, like, drifting around in a canoe?
And I'm Nicolas Cage.
And you're Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god. I actually had the weirdest fucking dream last night that involved Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, Nicolas Cage, and me. For some odd reason, the Iron Man suit became a giant, and I ran halfway across the country with Tony Stark, fleeing from the giant. And suddenly, he created a giant thing of drills. It looked like a penis with razor blades in it. I'm not even kidding you.
Wait, the iron... Someone made the Iron Giant pun, and I was going to, but then I realized it would be a horrible idea, but now that it's out in the open... Anyway, wait, like, the Iron Man suit had the giant penis, or...
You know, Tony Stark created a giant penis to fuck the Iron Man suit. So he fucks the Iron Man suit, and when the Iron Man suit, when the person takes his mask off, it's Nicolas Cage under the Iron Man suit as a giant.
So, wait, did he get the penis into the Iron Man suit?
Yes!
So the penis goes into the Iron Man suit, and then the Iron Man suit, like, the face comes off and it's Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Then we chopped off Nicolas Cage's stupid fucking head, and an explosion happened, and I woke up. I was like, what the hell?
I think this fucking podcast is starting to interfere with your Freudian thought process, Phil.
No anymore.
God damn it. Okay, I think that's the worst possible mental image we can end on, so I think we should do it.
Wish that I was joking, Lyle. I really do. Go ahead.
Follow me on Twitter at Lyle McDouchebag. Follow Phil on Twitter at PhilipCaldero1. And also, he's got a YouTube, The Accidental Hipster. Fuck everything, man.